The night I saw King Mazi's shadow move without him, I knew I'd never sleep easy again. It wasn't just a trick of the firelight, his shadow had eyes, and they stared right at me. My name is Nkechi, and I was just a girl from a small village in Igboland when it happened. I was 12, old enough to fetch water and help my mother with the yam harvest, but too young to understand the evil that lived in our king. King Mazi ruled our land with an iron hand. People whispered about him, said he wasn't human, that he made deals with dark spirits to stay in power. I didn't believe it at first. I thought they were just stories to scare kids like me. Our village was poor. We worked hard, gave most of our harvest to the king's men, and got little back. My father said it was the way of things, but I saw the hunger in my little brother's eyes. One day, the king's men came and took more than usual, almost all our yams. My father begged, but they beat him and left. That night, I heard my parents talking about a secret meeting in the forest. They said the village was planning to confront King Mazi. I wasn't supposed to go, but I followed them. I wanted to see what they'd do. The forest was dark, only moonlight cutting through the trees. The elders gathered in a clearing, their voices low and angry. They talked about how Mazi's greed was killing us, how he'd taken children from other villages, never to be seen again. I hid behind a tree, my heart pounding. Then I heard it, a rustle, too heavy to be an animal. I turned and saw him. King Mazi himself, standing alone, watching us. His eyes glowed like coals in the dark. I froze. He wasn't supposed to be there. No one knew we were meeting. His shadow stretched long across the ground, moving in ways it shouldn't. It twisted, grew arms, and, God help me, it had eyes. They locked onto me, like they knew I was there. I wanted to scream, but my throat was dry. The elders didn't see him. They kept talking, planning to march to his palace. Then Mazi raised his hand, and the air turned cold. A wind came from nowhere, carrying whispers I couldn't understand. The elders stopped talking. They looked around, confused, like they felt something wrong. My father grabbed my mother's arm, and I heard him whisper, "We're not alone." That's when Mazi stepped into the clearing, his shadow trailing behind him like a snake. "Who dares speak against me?" he said. His voice was calm, but it cut like a blade. The elders dropped to their knees, begging for mercy. I wanted to run, but my legs wouldn't move. His shadow slid closer to me, its eyes never leaving mine. I swear it smiled. Mazi didn't touch anyone, but he didn't need to. He pointed at Elder Okoye, the loudest of the group, and said, "You'll pay first." Okoye screamed, clutching his chest, and fell dead. No blood, no wound, just dead. The others scattered, my parents included. I stayed hidden, too scared to move. Mazi's shadow lingered, watching me, even after he walked away. The next day, Okoye's body was found in his hut, like he'd never left. People said it was a heart attack, but I knew better. I told my father what I saw, but he told me to never speak of it. Mazi has eyes everywhere, he said. We never went to the palace. The village stopped fighting. More children disappeared over the years, and we all knew who took them. I still see that shadow in my dreams, its eyes burning into me. I'm older now, but I'll never forget that night. King Mazi died years later, but I don't believe he's gone. Not really. Sometimes, when I'm alone, I feel those eyes watching me still.